how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today I will be doing a first impressions on the new Hocus Pocus collection with Colourpop. This arrived in my mailbox yesterday and I really wanted to get a video out for you guys before it launched so that you guys could maybe see it in action and form your opinions on if you want this or not. So here I am. This video is going up the same day I'm filming it. So hello from the present. I hope your day is going well. I was really excited when I saw that they were going to be doing a Hocus Pocus collection. I love Hocus Pocus so much. I know most people do. It's just such a fantastic movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It's so good. My husband didn't even see it until like last year for the first time, which I don't know how I went so many years without realizing that, but even like later in life he still enjoyed it and he loves it so much. Let's just talk about some of the details of this collection. They are launching 3 pairs of lashes. I only got sent 1 pair. This is the Clever Witch pair. These are based off of Mary Sanderson. They're like cute faux minks, but not my style at all. I'm not going to be using these. I will pass these along to a friend that likes tiny lashes. It's just not really my speed. I think the other 2 pairs of lashes are a bit cuter, but I can't attest to them because I don't have them in person. They're also coming out with 3 lip kits. I only, again, got sent 1 of them. I got sent the I Smell Children lip kit, which is, again, based on Mary, which honestly I'm fine with. I don't know if I have a favorite Sanderson sister, but I feel like Mary's very, like, underrated, so I'm good with that. Mary's great. It includes a lip liner and a luxe lipstick. This one specifically is a cream lipstick. I don't know if all 3 in the 3 lip kits are a cream luxe lipstick, but this one is a cream finish. It's not transfer proof, it's not matte, it's very slippy glidey. I like the formula of it. Don't necessarily like the red with it because it can be messy and I'm a messy kind of person, but yeah. Packaging is super cute. I love all the little details on everything. The lipstick itself is called Mary and the lip liner is called Spinster Ladies. I also love the little spider imprints on the actual lipstick itself. There's just so many cute little details to this collection. Colourpop, if they do anything right, it's details. They are very good at just making everything feel very unique and special. They're coming out with 3 new eye pencils as well. I love their eye pencils so much. I always get very excited if they come out with new ones in collections. We have a green metallic one called Black Flame Candle. We have a red metallic one called Sisters. And we have a metallic purple one called Trick or Treat. I really like the metallic finish as well. I feel like it gives your eyes kind of like a glossy, wet kind of look, and I think it's really pretty. I also don't think I have metallics in these specific colors, so that's nice. It's something just new to add to my collection that I don't already have. We have 2 of the Glitterly Obsessed glitter gel products. We have this really pretty multicolored purple blue one called Amok Amok Amok, and we have a more yellowy golden one called Another Glorious Morning. I love the Thackeray Binks on the lid. So cute. I really like the Glitterly Obsessed. It's not something I reach for very often, but I do find that they're nice if I do want like something glittery because they're very easy to kind of apply because they have that adhesive in them. These are not intended for use around the eye area. They're more so meant for body or hair, things like that. Anything that's not your eye. I personally put them around my eye, but they are not meant to be. But yeah, these are super cute. I'm very excited about these. And finally, we have the Gather Round Sisters palette. This is the actual cardboard packaging. I thought it was cute, so I wanted to show you this as well. There's just like 3 sisters as the silhouette. I think it's very pretty. I love this black and gold. Very cute. And then on the palette itself, again, we have a cardboard palette. Thank goodness, no plastic. And we have that cauldron on it. I do feel like it was a missed opportunity to not make the palette look like the spell book, but whatever. I still think it's cute. I think it's pretty. I like the artsy cauldron. On the inside, we have this drawn design of the 3 sisters, which I think is super cute. I like it. I think it's creative. And then on the inside, we have 15 pans. There's no mirror in this palette, which I'm personally okay with because less waste. We don't need a mirror in every single palette ever. There is, however, 1 pressed glitter, and there are 2 pressed pigments down here at the bottom, Night of Frolic and Dead Man's Toe. The glitter is Brew Potion. Those 3 are technically not intended for use around the eye area, but I use pressed pigments all the time, it's fine. Usually the only issue with pressed pigments around the eye is that it can sometimes cause staining, but that's not really a big deal to me if it stains a little bit. I personally don't love that there's a pressed glitter in here. I wish they could have just done another shimmer, but I'm also on the not into pressed glitter train, so maybe you like it. Obviously the general public seems to like it, or Colourpop wouldn't continue doing it. There are also 4 of those sequin shadows in here, which isn't my favorite thing. They're mattes with glitter just pressed in them. It's Full Moon, Come Little Children, Coven, and I Call It a Bus. The names on this palette make me so happy. I'm glad there aren't more sequins in this because Colourpop has been lately putting like half of their palette as sequins, and that's really frustrating, but There are 4 in here, just so you're aware. But they do have a good range of mattes and shimmers. I feel like just with eliminating the sequins and the glitter for me, I'm pretty happy with what else there is. I do wish this could have been a little brighter. I feel like it could have been a little more vibrant, but at the same time, I'm a grungy toned eyeshadow lover. I don't hate this color scheme. I do feel like it kind of encompasses the sisters as far as like this part goes. The rest of it is just kind of basic. They could have done something maybe a little more creative with that, but I don't hate these 6 in the middle that kind of are a grungy version of the sisters colors. I don't think it's horrible. I'm gonna get use out of it for sure. I also do like that we have some depth with the mattes here at the bottom. They've been doing very light toned things lately, and I feel like they did a much better job with this palette than they have a lot of their recent ones. This collection is launching tomorrow, Wednesday, September 30th at 10 a.m. PST. I'm pretty certain this is going to sell out fast, so if you are interested in it, you probably need to just be ready to hop on the site when it launches. You can try using my code 5ButeBean. It'll save you $5 on orders 25 or more. It doesn't always work on new collections, but it's worth a shot if you want to save some money. I don't make any commission off of that code. It's simply just for you to save money, and I guess also to show Colourpop that I sent you. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say starting out. I created this look. I used most of the products today. I'm excited about it. Even if it's not my #1 favorite color scheme in the world, I'm still very happy about just this theming. I think it's beautiful. I will say it also does remind me, and a few others I saw online, of the Lunar Beauty Moon Spell palette. Is that what it's called, from last October? I feel like it's very similar, yeah, but it to me doesn't look exactly the same, but there is some similarities. If you have the Moon Spell, you might not necessarily need this because there is some crossover with the like purples and the greens and so on and so forth. Here are those 2 palettes right next to each other. The Moon Spell is right here. I have to hold it funny because it'll blind you with the gold on it, and here is the new one. Like, there's some crossover, but I don't feel like it's exactly the same, but it does have similarities, so I don't feel like you desperately need the Hocus Pocus one if you already have this one, and honestly this one's more fun to me anyways. I love this palette. Before we hop into the actual video, my plugs are from Love Kills Boutique. I don't know where this choker is from. It might have been the brand Raven Beads, but I got this literally probably 5+ years ago, so I'm not quite sure where it's from, and I thrifted this top. I have no clue what the brand is or anything like that. Anyways, I think I got all of these beginning details out of the way. Let's just hop in and create this look. This is not a review, it's just a first impressions. This is my first and only time using these products so far. I will have a more in-depth review in my PR roundup review in probably a week or so when that goes up. But this is just my first impressions, so you can kind of get a feel on what these look like, how they perform, things like that. But I will give you my thoughts thus far at the very end. Alright, hi, hello, how's it going? Let's create a look with this Hocus Pocus palette. I'm gonna prime with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Prime with whatever you feel like priming with, and I'm not gonna set my eyeshadow base because I don't prefer to do that. What is up? I'm really excited because I love Hocus Pocus so much. Even though this collection I feel like could have been a little more exciting as far as the colors go, I am still pumped because just the theming is so exciting. I literally just watched Hocus Pocus yesterday. I was watching it as I got ready, like with my base and stuff like that. I love Hocus Pocus. I'm gonna start with Dead Man's Toe and run that through my crease, and yeah, that's gonna be kind of my transition shade. Even though it's dark, I'm just using it as that. Do you guys love Hocus Pocus as much as I do? I mean, you probably like it to some extent if you're watching this video, I would imagine. It's just so cute. It cracks me up every time. It never gets old for me. It's one of those movies I can watch again and again and again. I probably already watched it like 20 times since September started. Partially because I do play it in the salon quite frequently on my little TV, but I also just watch it for fun fairly often. I rewatch movies and shows far more often than I watch like something for the first time. I like this color though, it's cute. Oh, I didn't want it on my lower lash line. Let me just take a clean brush and try to blend it away as much as possible. I wanted my lower lash line to be green. I got ahead of myself. That is okay. I'm going to deepen things up with Night of Frolic. I just have a smaller blending brush. It's kind of like in between a large pencil brush and a small blending brush. I'm just going to pack it in the outer corner and start blending it through the crease. I am doing a half cut crease today. I know I do that all the time, although I haven't gotten complaints lately. I found such a quick and easy way to do it, and it's my favorite eyeshadow placement on myself, and it also allows me just to play with a lot of things. I feel like especially with a first impression, it's important for me to like play with a lot at one time so I can give as good of a general idea as possible. I'm putting it a little bit in the outer portion of the lower lash line just so I can connect everything, but I'm leaving most of my lower lash line blank. Gonna take just a teensy bit more of Dead Man's Toe and blend these edges as well. The quotes that they use for the shade names just make me so happy. Like more than anything else, just all the little details and theming. It's so stinking cute. This is a palette I'll probably keep around forever, mostly just because of the theming and how beautiful it is. I'm potentially even gonna keep my PR box for it around just because it's really cute. The one that it was mailed in, it has like all the artwork on it, the Sanderson artwork and stuff like that. It's pretty. I'm liking this very smoked out, plummy kind of crease. It's really cute. Let's work on this lower lash line a bit. I want to take Bewitched and just have that like super smoky on the lower lash line. I think that'll be pretty. I'm just using one of these dual-ended brushes that came in an old palette. I'm just going to smudge it with the smudgy side right up against my lower lashes, and then I'll use the blending brush side to help blend it out. If you do get this palette, I don't necessarily recommend trying to like blend out this green with like that purpley shade because it might muddy out a little bit. They're not going to stay super vibrant right on top of each other because they're fairly far apart on the color wheel. They're really cute if used separately, which is why I'm kind of doing the pop of the green on the lower lash line. But at the same time, if you blend them together, it's not going to be the end of the world because they are a bit more grungier of tones. Just kind of have fun with it. Yeah, it doesn't even stay super green all by itself. I know I did have a little bit of residue underneath it that I accidentally put down, but not enough, I feel like, to completely muddy it out. It's just a very like grungy, army green type color. Using the same brush, I'm going to dip into On Toast just a little bit, just to help smudge this out some more, add a little more warmth back into it because I feel like it's getting very gray looking by itself. And I am going to top that green shimmer, so that'll help bring that green aspect back into it. I do like how grungy these tones are, actually, now that I'm playing with it. Let me go ahead and take Yabos now, and I'm going to use that on the smudgy side of the brush. And I'm just kind of packing it with that smudgy side right up against the lower lash line, just to add that sparkle, that green back into it. And then I'm just gonna help blend that out with the blending brush side. I don't have any additional product on it. Something like that. Let's do my cut creasy stuff. I think I'm going to cut it with Tis Firm, and I'll have it fade down into Thackeray Binks. Oh man, this palette's making me happy. But really just the names are making me happy. I have this NYX Glitter Primer. I use it with every shimmer ever, and I'm using it with this semi-flat brush. It's the Alter Ego number 6. In another world, I would be using an even flatter brush than this, but literally like 90% of my brushes are dirty. I need to clean them today. So I'm just using kind of what I have. I'm just gonna kind of follow my eyeball shape, going just above my natural crease, just kind of getting a base going on, and then dipping into Tis Firm, that's cute reddish burgundy kind of color. I'm just going to pop that right up at the crease. This isn't going to be the most defined cut crease in the world just because I am using very similar colors. It's not crazy contrasting. I just wanted this very like heavy burgundy purple lid and crease, and then the green lower lash. This is one of those movies too where like the entire movie just makes me so happy. It's not even just like I only like the beginning or anything like that. Like it's just pure perfection. I know there's like constantly rumors going around that they're gonna make a second one. I don't even know if that's true or not. I kind of don't want a second one because it's already so perfect. I don't want to risk them like not doing well with it. And I'm not even that harsh of a movie critic. I feel like this is one of those movies they can leave alone. And now I'm gonna dip into Thackeray Binks. Thackeray Binks, thou mangy feline. It's literally my favorite quote in the whole movie. I don't know why. I'm just using the same brush, just flipped over to the clean side, and I'm smudging this purple down underneath it. And then I'm just gonna help smudge those together by just going back and forth with both sides of the brush. And then just taking my little brush that I used with the Night of Frolic shade, and then just my big fluffy brush from the beginning just to help buff the outer edge even more. Oh, I really like this. Very grungy. I like it. I don't know what I want in my inner corner. There isn't really a good inner corner highlight shade in this palette because this is like one of those sequin shadows, which makes me angry. If that could have been a shimmer, that would have made it like just a little bit better. I don't know what I want in my inner corner. Should I do one of the glitters, even though they're not technically meant for use around the eye? Could still be fun. We have a muck, a muck, a muck, muck, a muck, a muck. We also have Another Glorious Morning. Oh, I don't know which one to use. I think I might use a muck because it's very fun. Again, these are not intended for use around the eye area. It's meant for like hair and body. So do as I say, not as I do. If you're gonna use glitter around your eye, you gotta be very careful and like don't get it in your eye essentially. I'm just using this little pencil brush and I'm just gonna start placing this glitter down. I'm only taking a little bit at a time so I can be as careful as possible. But again, the most careful you can be is just don't do this at all. I don't love glitter as much as I used to. I used to use it in like every single look ever back in like 2018, but now I just appreciate it sometimes. Ooh, that's really fun. I just added a little party to my inner corner. That's cute. All right, well, at this point, I'm going to repeat it on the other eye, throw on my lashes, not these lashes though, because these are not my style. These are so puny. These are like smaller than my natural lashes, and my natural lashes are already small. Throw on my lipstick that got sent to me, eye pencil that got sent to me. I'll just use what I can, and I'll be back when I'm complete. All right, this is the look complete. I wouldn't have ordinarily paired this bright red lip with it, but this is the lip that came with my collection, so I figured I would wear it for you today. Ordinarily, I probably would have paired my olive green liquid lipstick from Black Moon Cosmetics, the shade Hazel. That would have been real cute. But the lashes I went with are Celeb from Alter Ego. They're still smaller lashes, but these are like the smallest I'm willing to go because otherwise there's no point in wearing lashes in my opinion. My lashes are so short naturally, so I don't want to wear like crazy short lashes on top of it. I actually put in 2 of the eye pencils today. I put the Trick or Treat one in the outer half and then the Black Flame Candle on the inner half, and it's not super noticeable, but I think it's cute anyway. I have the Mary lip kit. I probably talked about that in the intro, but the lip liner is called Spinster Ladies and the actual lipstick is called Mary. It's one of the cream luxe lipsticks. Again, not really the color I would have paired with this, and typically if I wear a red, it's gonna be liquid because this is very slippy. I could definitely see this getting on my teeth. I'm very paranoid about it being on my teeth right now. But I like the formula, I like the way it feels, and I will say this is my first time using a lip pencil from Colourpop. I'm not a huge lip pencil person, but I will say this is the creamiest one I've ever used. Not that I've used that many lip pencils in my life, but that is my favorite so far. I liked the formula. I don't know anything about the longevity, obviously, but just applying it was nice, but it's also not really something I'm probably going to pick up that often or potentially ever again because I'm just not a lip liner person. I might keep it kicking around though, we'll see. But yeah, this is the final look. I think it's really pretty minus the lip. I think the eyes are really pretty. Just don't love this lip pairing, but I see why they sent red lips because the sisters all wear red lips. But yeah, anyways, let's just zoom out and I will give you my thoughts thus far on the collection. All right, so that was the look. This is the video. I do like how it came out. I'm not loving this red lip on me. It might not be a horrible red with a different kind of look, but I do not feel like it flatters this look very well at all in my opinion. Maybe you'll think so, but not for me. Again, the lashes, I didn't try them on, so I don't know how they like wear. I have used Colourpop lashes in the past. They're not my favorite. They're just a little too dainty for me, and these are far too dainty for me, so I will just pass those along. No sense in using them for no reason. I like the formula of the lip kit. It's just not my favorite colors, and I also wish that like if they're gonna do 3 separate lip kits, why were they all red? I understand that each sister wears a red lip, but I feel like that's so redundant. They do that with their lip products every single collection. They come out with multiple and they all look pretty much the same. Granted, I can't swatch compare these in person since I don't have all 3, but from pictures online, they look like pretty much the same shade of red. They could have just done 1 lip kit and named it like 3 Sisters or something like that, or actually done 3 completely different colors, but Colourpop likes to repeat lipsticks in their collections, what can I say? I'm very excited about these eye pencils. I feel like their eye pencils are always like my favorite part of a Colourpop collection. Between eye pencils, blushes, and highlights, it's just my favorite thing they come out with, I guess. I think they're cute. I'm definitely gonna get plenty of use out of them, and I'm always down to add new eye pencils to my collection. I wear them in my waterline every single day. I'm excited about these glitters. Again, it's not something I reach for very often, but I like these colors, and I really like this Amok 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 one. I feel like this might actually pair really cute with my upcoming collab palette. That might be a nice little pairing. I might have to try that sometime. And finally, the palettes. I feel like everything I used performed fine. The mattes blended nicely. The shimmers are beautiful. I feel like consistency-wise, I never usually have an issue with Colourpop. My main issues are just I don't like sequin shadows and I'm tired of seeing them. I didn't use them today because I just didn't really have a reason to, and honestly, I try to avoid the sequin shadows when I can. And I didn't use the pressed glitter. I wish it wasn't there. I probably won't really use it. It's also a very boring color on top of that. I don't need another bronze glitter. But out of the like bottom half of the palette that I used, I think it's really cute. I like how grungy it can be. I do wish it was maybe a little more vibrant, but I also don't hate the grungy aspect because I'm very into grungy makeup. Overall, I don't hate this palette. Is it my favorite palette from Colourpop ever? No, but it does impress me more than a lot of their more recent palettes. I think it's cute. I would love to hear your thoughts down below on this collection, on just the movie in general. I want to just talk about it. Are you planning on picking anything up? Are you passing on it? I would love to hear your thoughts. I feel like from what I've seen online, the general consensus is that you guys find this very boring. I don't know if I'd say it's boring. I feel like it could have been better, but I don't think it's totally boring. A lot of their releases have been boring lately. I wouldn't necessarily lump this collection in with that. I still think there was some thought put into it. There could have been more thought. I don't hate it. I think it's cute. Bottom line. I would also love to know if you have a favorite Sanderson sister or even just a favorite character from Hocus Pocus. I'm pretty sure Thackeray Binks is my favorite, but I also really love Dani. She's the cutest little girl in the whole wide world. I don't know if I have a favorite sister though. I love them all so much. Anyways, if you made it to the end of this video, leave me a witchy emoji. Just something that makes you think of like the Sanderson sisters or Hocus Pocus or witches in general. And if you liked it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram and follow me there. It's BeautBean. I post every single day, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Please make sure you're staying informed with Black Lives Matter. There's a link in my description box that will take you to resources and ways in which you can help. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.